When it comes to who you get to become throughout this lifetime, it is definitely shaped by experiences and people around you. Maybe it's books that you've read, movies that you've watched, people that you've come up against that have been like maybe teachers, family members, people that you look up to and admire. It could be all kinds of things. For me, I'm known as fairy godmother. So I am known, I literally, I've been thinking about this for the last 10 days. It's so crazy. That this is what the topic is today. Is I literally grew up in Southern California. So I grew up like 20 minutes from Disneyland, and I literally spent my childhood at Disneyland and festivals, music events. The way my parents had a business was a event planning business and a catering business. And so we worked a lot with Hollywood. We worked a lot on movie sets. We worked a lot on just a whole bunch of different things. And it was really magical. It wasn't perfect. But it was a really magical childhood, and especially getting to be at Disneyland so much. And so I started thinking probably just about 10 days ago that I'm like, it's so funny that I grew up to be fairy godmother. So go figure. But honestly, growing up at Disneyland really did shape a lot of who I am and the way I see things in life. And I really do try to look for the best, and I try to feel like I have the happiest and the best experiences, and I want other people to also. And when you feel whole and happy on the inside, you want other people to as well. It's just it's like a after effect or a side effect of feeling good and doing the work yourself. And so I really genuinely have been shaped by so many people in my life. So many authors, so many speakers, so many business owners, so many people that have done what I want to do right, in front of me. And I have looked at their path. I think probably two of the biggest ones right now have been like Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins. I've Alex Hormozy and Layla Hormozy. I mean, just some really good Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've gone to these retreats. I have met some of these people in person. I just really, when people build businesses around changing your mindset and living your dreams and showing you how to like just unhinge your life and liberate all that energy from the past, because we all have stuck energy, like, right? We all have things that we're dealing with, or we all have trauma that we're, working to overcome. And it can feel really heavy a lot of the times. But that's when we like lean on other people. And that's why we, read books. And that's why we feed our mind and we feed our soul. And we take retreats and we get quiet sometimes. Because it's, sometimes it might feel very isolating and lonely. But the truth is, you're being refined. And so when you spend that time by yourself, you get to know more of who you are and what you truly want in this life. And you can actually dive into listening to meaningful podcasts or YouTubes or reading books, or, you want to feed your mind, you want to feed your soul, you want to feed your spirit. So if you're feeling lonely or you feel like things have left your life, there's always a purpose for it. Because your source energy, whatever you choose to call it, your higher power, literally knows that you want more from your life and that you have been expecting more out of your life. And in order to grow and expand, you have to clear the energy, you have to clear the space, and you have to have that isolation time to yourself in order to get to know more of who you are and what path. You have to get ready for what's coming. So I have so many people to credit, and I am grateful, really, really grateful to my parents. My mom is probably the biggest influence in my life. Incredible human being. She's the best guardian angel in the entire universe now. And she really was just a very, very kind, loving woman. And she was a teacher. She was a entrepreneur. She was crazy. And man, I love her and I miss her, and she definitely formed a lot of my life. So yeah, just, my family's amazing. I absolutely love my family. So, um, my friends, holy smokes, the people that I grew up with, my friends' moms, the people that helped raise me. Um, there's just so many people along the way that really made a difference. I was in the Air Force. That had a huge impact on me. So yeah, anyway, I hope that you have a chance to reminisce a little bit and think about the people that have impacted you along the way in your life and realize that, man, you have a purpose here. And sometimes, like I said, when you feel most alone is when you have the biggest insight into your life. So lean into whatever the experience is, because it's beautiful and it's what we're meant to be, and we grow through our challenges. So I believe in you. From your fairy godmother, have a fantastic night.